Good morning, students. Today we take the next part of shear stresses. So yesterday we have seen that shear stress is equal to Q equal to SA Y bar upon IB, where Q means shear stress in the layer, S means shear force, A means area, but area above the layer that we consider. Y bar, it is the distance of the CG of the area from neutral axis. I is the moment of inertia about neutral axis, and B is nothing but width of the section. Then we have seen the relation between Q max and Q average for rectangular section, and that relation is Q max equal to 3 by 2 Q average, where Q average is equal to shear force upon area that we have seen yesterday. Now today we see the same relation, but for circular section. Okay, so for that we consider one circular section. Now this is the center. This one is your neutral axis. Now we consider one layer at a distance 1. The neutral axis, diameter of circle is D. The radius is R. Okay. So, what is your shear stress equation? Q is equal to SA Y bar upon IB. Now we know that if we consider the layer at this top layer, then we consider the area above this layer. That means there is no area. So shear stress at top is 0 and shear stress at bottom is also 0. So Q equal to 0, Q equal to 0. And the shear stress is maximum at neutral axis. So the shear stress in this layer is given as Q equal to, if you remember, the shear stress for rectangular section is S upon 2I. Here S upon 3R, R square minus Y square. For rectangular section, the formula is S upon 2I in bracket D by 2 bracket square minus Y square. So D by 2 is nothing but R only. So now in this equation, that Q, if we consider this equation, S upon 3I, R square minus Y square. Now in this equation, if we put Y equal to maximum, Y equal to maximum means Y equal to R. आता पहा, आपण न्यूट्रल ऍक्सिस पासून Y स्टार्ट करतो. जसं डिस्टन्स वाढत जातो तसं तुमचा Y पण काय होतो, वाढत जातो, which is maximum at top. So up to top, what is the value of Y? That is nothing but R. So Y equal to R. कुठे? At top and bottom. So if in this equation Y ची व्हॅल्यू आपण R पुट केली तर काय येईल बघा, R square minus R square, that is 0. So 0 into this means Q is equal to 0. So that is at top and bottom shear stress is 0. Now if we put Y equal to minimum, that is 0. So Y equal to 0 is nothing but a neutral axis. So in this equation now we put Y equal to 0. What we get? Kude? That is at neutral axis. So at neutral axis we get Q max. Now we put S upon 3R in bracket R square minus 0. Now we just simplify this. Now but we know that the moment of inertia for circular section is pi by 64 d raised to 4. Now R is nothing but, and R is equal to D by 2. Radius is nothing but half of D. Half of D. So Q max is equal to, now we put both the values here. And the दोन्ही value आपण ह्या equation मध्ये काय करूया, put करूया. S upon 3. Instead of I, we put pi by 64 d raised to 4. Now here R square, R is nothing but D by 2 square, and 0 that we get like as it is only. because r square minus 0 is nothing but r square. Now we simplify this. S upon 3. Now this pi. Now instead of 64, or we can keep as it is 64, d is raised to 4 into. Now we simplify this. D square by 4. At the time here bottom. This 4 and this 16. 4 16 is 64. So now I write here like this. S into pi by 16. आता पहा d square जाईल यातला d square जाईल. So राहिले फक्त d square. Now I write here. The मी इकडे लिहिते पहा. Now this q max is equal to. आता ही जी स्टेप आहे. Just I write as it is. पहा 3 into pi by. आता मी हे असं लिहिते. Meaning remains same. 4 into 4 is nothing but 16. So आता मी काय करते पहा. हा 4 मी वर घेते. एकच 4 by 3 s आणि हे खाली आहे तसंच ठेवते pi by 4 d square. काय केलं मी हा 4 फक्त वरती घेतला. s pi by 4 d square. आता हे जे आहे ते काय आहे? But pi by 4 d square म्हणजे काय आहे? Is nothing but area. Area of a circle. So Q max is equal to 4 by 3 shear force upon area is nothing but what? Q average. Q average म्हणजे काय? Shear force upon area. That is pi by 4 r square. So Q max is equal to 4 by 3 Q average. जसं आपण रिलेशन पाहिलं रेक्टँग्युलर साठी. The relation is Q max equal to 3 by 2 Q average. आणि सर्क्युलर साठी काय आहे? 4 by 3 Q average. And Q average म्हणजे काय? तर shear force upon area. Area म्हणजे कोणता? Pi by 4 d square. Or you can write pi r square also. हे जर तुम्ही d च्या ऐवजी r पुट केलं, सिम्प्लिफाय केलं तर इथे pi r squareच येणार आहे. So shear force upon area is nothing but average shear stress. So आपल्याला इक्वेशन काय रिलेशन काय मिळालं? Q max equal to 4 by 3 Q average. Nobody asked you this in exam. Only we require this last equation. So we have seen the two relations, one for circular section and another for rectangular section. And the shear stress formula is Q is equal to SA y bar upon IB. I write again. What is the relation for rectangular section? Q max is equal to 3 by 2 Q average. And Q average is nothing but shear force upon area. That is the into D. हे कशासाठी? This is for rectangular section. And what is the relation for circular section? You can write here 3 by 2 or you can write 1.5. 4 by 3 Q average. Where Q average is for shear stress upon area, that is pi by 4 d square. तुम्ही pi by 4 d square लिहिलं किंवा इथं pi r square लिहिलं तरी चालणार आहे. आणि हे कशासाठी आहे? For circular section. This formula is for rectangular. आता तुम्ही हे 4 by 3 लक्षात ठेवलं किंवा 1.33 लक्षात ठेवलं तरी चालणार आहे. And what is our shear stress formula? Q is equal to SA y bar upon IB. आता याच्यामध्ये पहा Q shear stress is inversely proportional to width. Shear stress is inversely proportional to width. म्हणजे as width increases, shear stress decreases. And as width decreases, shear stress increases. म्हणजे जर width वाढली तर shear stress कमी होईल. आणि जर width कमी झाली तर shear stress काय होईल आपली? वाढेल. आता हे काय आहे? रेक्टँग्युलरला ठीक आहे, width remains same. But suppose the section is like this. पहा. Now this is the I section. आता समजा I section घेतला आपण. आता हा I it is nothing but symmetrical section. आता मी जर याची डायग्राम काढली तर पहा इथे. This is nothing but your flange. And this one is your web. आता जिथं फ्लॅंज वेबला टच होतंय at this portion there are two widths. इथं दोन width आहेत बघा. एक आहे वेबची width आहे एवढीच आणि एक आहे फ्लॅंजची width आहे. म्हणजे इथं दोन width मिळाल्या तुम्हाला. एक छोटी width आहे वेबची आणि एक फुल फ्लॅंजची width आहे. मग जर तिथं दोन व्हॅल्यू असतील widthच्या तर तुम्हाला दोन shear stressच्या पण व्हॅल्यू मिळणार आहेत. म्हणजे जेव्हा तुमची width कमी असेल तेव्हा तुमची shear stress जास्त असणार आणि जेव्हा तुमची width जास्त असेल तेव्हा तुमची shear stress कमी असणार आहे. But these two stresses are at the same distance from neutral axis. So we show by straight line. Pahata. At top and bottom, we know that shear stress is 0. Now at this level, there are two values of shear stress. One is Q1 and another is Q2. Q1 kadi when we consider the full width and Q2 when we consider the small web width. So Q2 is more than Q1. आता diagram कशी असेल बघा. These up to here, they are at same distance. This portion is a parabolic. It is maximum at neutral axis. So again it is parabolic. Q maximum. आता खालीच्या portion ला पण it is same. So we show here like this. This one is your Q1, this one is your Q2, and this one is parabolic. So this is the diagram for I section. Again, the same diagram is for hollow section. Section असेल आपली. Then again the diagram remains same. Okay. It is in exam it is asked for 2 marks also. Draw the shear stress distribution diagram for a I section or for hollow section. But suppose the diagram is for T section. And the T section diagram असेल तर कशी diagram येईल पहा. This one is your neutral axis. At top and at bottom it is 0. Now here there are two values, one for this width, one other for this full width. So Q1, Q2. When we consider full width, then the shear stress value is less. And when we consider the small width, then the shear stress is bigger than this first value. So this one is your Q max, parabolic. Now here, no flange and no wave. Okay, it is not similar like I section. So here the diagram is like this only. So the diagram is like this for T section. Okay. Now today we solve some simple problems based on this shear stress equation. So let us solve because there are only 3 formulas are there, two relations and a simple problem, a simple Q stress equation. Now let us solve some simple problems. Okay. Okay. Now the cross section of a beam is a rectangle, 50 mm by 150 mm. Okay. Now the cross section is 50 mm by 150 mm. Now the maximum shear stress is 10 MPa. That is Q max. Maximum shear stress is given to you, 10 MPa. Now calculate the shear stress at 75 mm above the neutral axis. So we have to calculate shear stress. कुठे calculate करायची आहे बघा. At 75 mm above neutral axis. Above neutral axis. And second, we have to calculate shear stress again at 50 mm below neutral axis. Below neutral axis. Okay. Now the problem is simple. आता काय दिलंय बघा. It is a rectangular section. So 50 by 150. This one is your 50 mm. This one is your 150 mm. Now our neutral axis. This one is your neutral axis. Neutral axis passes from where? It passes from CG. And CG lies where? For a section, intersection of diagonal. That means B by 2, B by 2. So this value is 75. Okay, and this value is also 75. Is it clear? Now we have to find now shear stress. What are the given things? Q maximum is given 10 MPa. Now we have to find the shear stress 75 mm above neutral axis. Okay, so this one is neutral axis. Neutral axis च्या वरती किती डिस्टन्स घ्यायला सांगितलं त्यांनी 75 mm. म्हणजे कुठली लेयर आली? दॅट इज मीन्स ऍट टॉप लेयर. म्हणजे आपल्याला त्यांनी या लेयरला shear stress काढायला सांगितले. आता आपण जर ही लेयर कन्सिडर केली, वी कन्सिडर दिस लेयर. व्हिच एरिया वी हॅव टू कन्सिडर? आपल्याला कुठला एरिया घ्यावा लागतो? त्या लेयरच्या वरचा एरिया घ्यावा लागतो. मग आता या लेयरच्या वरती एरिया आहे का? नाही. देयर इज नो एरिया. म्हणजेच काय? आपल्याला आपलं shear stress इक्वेशन काय आहे पहा. Q इज इक्वल टू SA y बार अपॉन IB. मग या इक्वेशन मध्ये आपण एरियाची व्हॅल्यू जर 0 पुट केली तर काय आन्सर येईल बघा? Q चा 0. सो व्हॉट वी से हियर? Q इज इक्वल टू 0. कुठे? 75 mm above the neutral axis. Is it clear? Now next we find 50 mm below neutral axis. Okay, now we have to consider the layer. आता लेयर घ्यायची पण ती कुठे घ्यायची आपल्याला? 50 mm below neutral axis. Okay, म्हणजे ह्या न्यूट्रल ऍक्सिस पासून खाली किती घ्यायची आपल्याला? 50 mm. म्हणजे y किती आहे आपला? 50 mm. मग आता ती जर लेयर आपण घेतली तर आपल्याला कुठला एरिया घ्यावा लागतो बरं? या लेयरच्या खालचा एरिया घ्यावा लागेल आपल्याला. द एरिया बिलो दिस लेयर. सो व्हॉट इज द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ एरिया? किती येईल बरं एरिया? दिस मच एरिया. मग आता हा 50 माहितीये. हे डिस्टन्स किती येईल बघा. हे 50 आहे. हे टोटल आहे 75. म्हणजे हे किती येईल आपलं? 25. सो एरिया काय येईल? 50 बाय 25. Now what about I? Moment of inertia किती येईल बघा. Now the moment of inertia of the whole section about neutral axis. That is Ix. म्हणजे काय फॉर्म्युला आहे? BD क्यूब बाय 12. हे फॉर्म्युले विसरायचे नाही कारण हे आपल्याला सारखे लागणार आहेत मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शियाचे. तर तुम्ही तो चॅप्टर व्यवस्थित केला. Perfect. This moment of inertia chapter. This chapter is used for each and every chapter. That means bending stresses and shear stresses, torsion, direct and bending stresses. In each and every chapter we require this moment of inertia. So now we put B is nothing but width 50. D is nothing but total depth, moment of inertia of the whole section. So total depth is 150 divided by 12. This is your I. Now we know now area. Now y bar. Now okay, y bar is remaining. Now what is y bar value? What is meant by y bar? Y bar is nothing but it is the distance. कुणाचं? CG चं. कुणाचं CG? एरियाचा. कुठून? न्यूट्रल ऍक्सिस पासून. ओके, सो ह्या एरियाचं CG फाइंड केला आपण. कुठं असतो CG? इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ डायगोनल. सो दिस वन इज 25. मग हे डिस्टन्स एवढं किती असणार आहे? 25 by 2 म्हणजे 12.5. आणि हे डिस्टन्स किती आहे? 50. सो y बार किती येईल सांगा? दॅट इज 50 plus 12.5. 50 plus 12.5. That is 62.5. This is your y bar. It is the distance of the CG from the neutral axis. Hey 25. So हे half किती येणार? 12.5 plus 50. So that is 62.5. Now we put all these values here. What do we get? Now first we have to find shear force. आता याच्यात काय काय माहिती आहे बघा आपल्याला. We calculate area. We know y bar. We know I, that is moment of inertia. We know width. Width is 50 mm. But we don't know shear force. पण आपल्याला shear force माहित नाही. Now how to find that shear force? हा shear force कसा काढणार? So for that we know the relation. We know the relation between maximum shear stress and average shear stress for rectangular section. So what is the relation? Q max is equal to 3 by 2 Q average. This is the relation for rectangular section. आता Q average म्हणजे काय? Shear force upon area. Now Q max is given to us. that is 10 MPa म्हणजे 10 Newton per mm square. So 3/2 and shear force upon area that is S upon BD. आता आपल्याला हे 10 माहिती आहे. हे 3/2. S we don't know, so we keep as it is. Now what about B and D? B is 50 and D is 150. So from this what we get? We get shear force. So we take shear force on one side, remaining values on the another side. So 2 into 50 into 150 divided by 3 is equal to S. बरोबर आहे, डिनॉमिनेटर मध्ये आहे तिकडे गेली की मल्टिप्लाय होते. आता 350. सो किती येईल व्हॅल्यू एस ची बघा. 50 20 किती आले? I don't have any calci. So we keep this S as it is. That is 20 multiplied by 50 multiplied by 50. Okay, so 50,000 Newton. This is your shear force. Okay. So let us calculate now. S or Q. S is nothing but 50,000 Newton. Area 50 by 25. Y bar is 62.5. Moment of inertia is 50 into 150 cube by 12 and width is 50 mm. So let us take this 12 in the numerator and this 50 get cancelled. So this 50, 12 we take in the numerator, 50,000 into 25 into 62.5 divided by 50 into 150 cube. So what is the value of shear stress? And that answer is 5.55 Newton per mm square. If you observe, maximum shear stress is 10 MPa. So it should be below this 10 MPa. आपल्याला maximum shear stress त्यांनी दिले 10. म्हणजे obviously आपली ही shear stress in this layer it should be less than 10 MPa. म्हणजे जास्त आलं तर समजायचं आपलं कॅल्क्युलेशन काहीतरी चुकतंय. So the answer is less than this one. So have you understood the problem? आपल्याला त्यांनी शियर फोर्स दिलेला नाही. आपण आधी शियर फोर्स काढून घेतला. शियर फोर्स कसा काढून घेतला तर ह्या रिलेशनचा यूज करून काढून घेतला. हे रिलेशन आपल्याला माहिती हवं रेक्टँग्युलर सेक्शन साठी. समजा हा जर सर्क्युलर सेक्शन असता तर आपण 4/3 क्यू ऍव्हरेज घेतला असता. याच्यावरून आपण शियर फोर्स काढून घेतला. त्याच्यानंतर फॉर्म्युला Q इक्वल टू एस ए वाय बार अपॉन आय बी. हा एस मिळाला. एरिया कुठला घ्यायचा? जी लेयर दिली असेल, समजा ती लेयर वर असती तर त्या लेयरच्या वरचा. आता ही लेयर न्यूट्रल एक्सिसच्या खाली आहे. सो द एरिया बिलो दॅट लेयर. त्याच्यानंतर त्या सीजीचं डिस्टन्स घेतला आपण न्यूट्रल एक्सिस पासून. अँड देन वी पुट ऑल दीज व्हॅल्यू अँड वी विल calculate the value of shear stress in the layer. And that shear stress is less than maximum shear stress. Maximum shear stress is given to us. So this is a very simple problem. Okay. Now we take the another problem. Yeah, good one. Okay. A beam 100 mm wide. म्हणजे beam कसली आहे? Again rectangular section. Is subjected to shear force of 40 kilonewton. Is subjected to shear force of 40 kilonewton at a certain section. Find maximum shear stress and draw the shear stress variation diagram. Simple problem. Find maximum shear stress, that means Qmax, and shear stress variation diagram. Shear force is given to you. Okay. So let us draw the first figure. The diagram is rectangular in section, 100 by 250. So this one is your 100. Now this one is your 250. This one is your neutral axis. ओके. आता आपल्याला काय काय दिलंय, शिअर फोर्स दिलाय आणि काढायला काय सांगितलंय, मॅक्झिमम शिअर स्ट्रेस. सो सिंपल, वी यूज द रिलेशन फॉर रेक्टँग्युलर सेक्शन. व्हॉट इज द रिलेशन? Q max is equal to 3/2 Q average. Now what about Q average? Q average म्हणजे काय? Shear force upon area, that is B into D. आता यातलं पाहिजे आपल्याला काय काय माहितीये. Shear force is given. Dimensions are, we know, B and D. So let us put the value. 3/2. Now shear force is given in kilonewton. We convert into Newton. B is 100 and D is 250. So simple. This get cancelled. So this one is 20. So 60/25. And the answer is 2.4. 2.4 Newton per mm square. See this simple problem, it is asked in exam for 4 marks. So maximum shear stress is 2.4 Newton per mm square. Now we have to draw the shear stress variation diagram. It is asked, so we have to draw, otherwise your mark will get reduced. So at top and bottom, shear stress is 0. And it is maximum at neutral axis. So here is Q max. So the diagram is parabolic in nature. And what is the value of Q max? 2.4 Newton per mm square. So this is the problem for 4 marks. Simple problem. Now we take another problem. Now we take the for circular section. Now this is for rectangular section. Now we take for circular section. Okay. Same. A beam of solid circular section 25 centimeter in diameter. Now the beam is a circular in section and diameter is given 25 centimeter. Now it is subjected to shear force of 5 kilonewton at a certain distance. Now the value of shear force is given to you. Now they say find the maximum shear stress induced and draw shear stress variation diagram. The same problem is there, just the previous one. But the problem is for rectangular section. Now this problem is for circular section. Now the shear force is given to you and they say find maximum shear stress, that is Q max, and also draw shear stress variation diagram. Let us draw the circular section. Okay, this is your circular section. Okay. Now here, this is your neutral axis. Now here maximum shear stress is we have to calculate. Now what is the relation between maximum shear stress and average shear stress for circular section? The relation is Q average. Now what about 4/3? That is 1.33, or you can write 4/3. Now Q average means shear force upon area. Now you can write here pi/4 d square, or you can write pi r square. No problem. Both are same. Area of a circle. Shear force is given. Now shear force is given to us. That shear force is 5 kilonewton. Now shear force is given 5 kilonewton. We convert it into so 5 kilonewton means 5,000 Newton. I write again here. area of a circle is equal to pi r square or pi by 4, I write here, pi by 4 d square. Both are same. So shear force is 5,000 divided by pi by 4. Now diameter is given in centimeter. We have to take this diameter in mm. So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm. So 250 mm square. Now this is your Q max. Now after calculating, the answer is 0.136 Newton per mm square. So this is your maximum shear stress for a circular section. So which relation we use here? We use the relation is Q max is equal to 4 by 3 Q average. And Q average is nothing but force upon area. Area is pi by 4 d square. Instead of pi by 4 d square, तुम्ही pi r square वापरलं तरीही चालणार आहे. Now we draw the diagram. Again, we draw. This one is your neutral axis. This is the top. So Q equal to 0 at top and at bottom, and Q max is at neutral axis, and the diagram is a parabolic in nature. So this is your shear stress distribution diagram for circular section. Okay. So these are very simple problems. Now we take another different problem in our next lecture. Okay. Have a good day. Thank you.